Howdy. How we doing? Hello. Hello, hello. How are we doing? Hello, Aiko, Dragorai, Darren. How we doing? All right. We got Sectal, we got Solus. Hello, hello. Might be A tier if it keeps all those changes. It will be definitely annoying. I'm not sure I like the 50% paralysis, because in general that's just not a healthy thing. But... Oh wait, no. I don't want that one. I want... that one. Alright, Alright. What about Himber this meta? I don't know. Alright, but if you guys don't know, before we start top 8, Jamie posted some early thoughts on, like, Season 3 changes. Or he let me post them, I guess. So if you want, I can talk about them here. Real quick. Again, these are early thoughts. New Eat character model. Yeah, Yondo made the sprite, so that was awesome of him. So if you guys want to hear about them, we have a mechanic change with sleep. So sleep, again, these are early thoughts. These are not confirmed. None of the things that I'm about to say are confirmed. So we have a mechanic change with sleep where things will no longer instantly wake up if they are hit while asleep. And then also when Loomians put themselves to sleep, you know, with slumber or beast slumber, if they switch out and come back in, they will maintain the healing and energy increase from the move. So slumber will always have all of its turns of healing regardless if you switch out or not. And then we have some move changes. Mudslide's gonna go up to 50 power and then also give you +1 accuracy just to make it a little worth clicking. Oppress is getting a complete rework where its base power will go up to 90, increased by 25%, 25% instead of 2 times if the target is statused, and then it will have a 50% chance to paralyze the thing they hit. Beast Slumber would not raise defense on entry, it would just maintain the healing. So Oppress becomes a 90 power, 50% paralysis inflicting move that does a little more damage if they are statused. So, yikes. Tempest would change to, if you know Boo from Doodle World, it becomes that move. That's the Tempest change. Yeah, kind of like Infernal Parade, but more busted. Yes, 50% paralysis, very balanced. I agree. Sea Song is being lowered to 60 power instead of 80, just because Tsukame exclusively clicks this move, so give you a little less value out of it. And then these are very controversial. I don't even know how I feel about it. But Rejuvenate, Perch, Revival, and Photosynthesis are all going up to 80 energy instead of 72, and then Cleanup's going down to 50 energy because, yeah, that's a thing. Preemptive Strike also going down to 10 power instead of 40. I don't know why. He said it's doing too much damage to stuff. I don't know what's been doing too much damage with it, but I don't know. And then he's gonna revert Mystic Tone to before its buff, where it's only triggered by contact moves. And then he wants to give Duskit Hasten, Bitter Cold, Poison, and a new move called Stun, which is basically Thunder Wave from Pokemon. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. We need to start the tournament. All right, I need to see if people are around. So, I need Iron Flash and Sadness. Are you both around? I know Sadness is right there, but right now I need to redo my little avatar setup, or like the little. Yeah, we're doing losers first. Yep. So you'll be up next after this, Legend. But yeah, I don't have the little Roblox render set up correctly right now. So that's why they're not there. So yeah, I guess I'll join a server, and then I have you both join me. And I need Iron to be the one to host the lobby, just so that this whole stuff matches up correctly. No. Hasten, Cinemoth was never going to exclusively have Hasten, and it was never getting Quiver Dance because JB doesn't want to make Quiver Dance. So, yeah, Hasten's just there. But I guess while I wait for these guys, we will continue to talk about the changes, the potential changes. Again, none of this is confirmed. So anyway, so yeah, Duskit getting Hasten, Bitter Cold, Poison, and Stun. So basically all the status moves and then Range Drudge. Dobo evolution line, so Infernix getting Dissipate and Magnify. So giving back the Heat Wave burn up, but through Magnify, and then giving Dissipate for Power Napper. Tyrex getting Mudslide because people were wanting Mudslide on like restrictive item sets. Do we have Choice Scarf in the game? Yes, there is a Choice Scarf. Specialty Boots. Then Bewarned evolution line, getting a new move called Safeguard, which is just Wide Guard from Pokemon. Then it's getting Splitting Headache, Raging Howl, Hullabaloo, Spite, Provoke, Wonder Herb, Pester, Life Drain, and Nature's Force. But Warren just getting a whole new moveset. Seti Mars also getting Safeguard, then getting Slash, Phantom Slash, Charred Claws, Harrow, and Swat. So basically, not much is changing for him. The Twilight evolution line, so Teclipse, Umbret, and Luxor, getting Drudge, Hasten, Brawn Boost, and Magnify. So all of the setup. And then Trumbull getting Battle Chime. As for completely new moves, we're getting the Stun, which is just Thunder Wave. We're getting Herbal Remedy, which is Wish from Pokemon. This will be given to Wiki. And then the Safeguard, which is Wide Guard. And that's like everything he has written down for now. It'll always be 50% HP though. As of right now, I believe it's like 50%. I do believe it's 50% of Wiki's health. I don't know if it's like pre-buff Wish or not. Yeah, Duskit getting Hasten. Yep, that is on the list currently. Again, none of that's confirmed, but it's possible. Anyway, I need to see where's Iron Flash? Like, is he here? I'm gonna go DM. You here? It's time. Nah, Duskit's getting it all at once just because he wants it to be the status thing. I also don't like the 50% para, but it is what it is. Anyway, Trapinch, what do you mean all of it? Do you mean like Bewarned or like that entire list I just spewed out? I'm trying to wake up Iron right now. All right, I'll give him a little time. I guess we can try the other battle if they're around. Legend, are you around? Why are the rats getting every single setup ever? Because to clips. All right, Legend, you're around. What about Loomy Boy? Loomy Boy, are you around? Oh, what's up, Leo? Teddy, I was talking about some changes Jamie wanted to make for season 3, and Oppress getting a whole rework, which includes a 50% paralysis chance. Clip should get Brawn boosted magnified through rally. I mean, I honestly, it doesn't really matter. Tell Jamie about game drain Lumello. No, I'm good. I am good. Oppress is fine the way it is. It's a change that decreases the amount of power Oppress has at its peak, but increases the base power, and then also has a freaking paralysis chance on it, which is wild. But I need to see if Loomy Boy's around. Hold up. You around? How do you Spectral Pearl harmonize Duskit to counter Oppress Duskits? That's funny. Plasmoth stocks rising? I mean, you dodge the para, but like they also could just Bitter Cold. Speaking of Bitter Cold, I did want to potentially talk to Jamie about nerfing which Loomian on the thumbnail, Sora. Like, you have Soulburst Dragodyne on there and Soulburst Celesting. Dust Plasma. It was purple. Yeah, that's Soulburst Dragodyne. Did that just release? Yes, with this Easter event. Yep, that just came out recently. Okay, so neither of Loomy Boy or Iron Flash are around right now. So I guess for a little bit we'll just talk. Oppress becoming current Gobblegoop but better. Oh, Vincent, it will be 112.5 power when it's boosted. What did I have for lunch? I'm actually eating it right now because I forgot to eat earlier. I'm having some chicken sandwiches. Oh, you're around? Missing no. Are you Loomy Boy or are you Iron? How's my health? It's all right. I'm not dying. I'm not decrepit. Seems we're fine. But yeah, Loomy Boy, if that missing no, if you are Loomy Boy, go ahead and join me. I'm not turning into an IRL Dusket, true. All right. Why is Dusket even bad right now? Bad typing, super entirely reliant on statuses, which is a very inconsistent playstyle. And then its speed tier, while good, isn't great for what it wants to do. It's typing, middling bulk, and awkward speed tier for what it specifically wants to do. Dang, Plasmoth is that is certainly something. It's also a roam that's not soft resettable and needs SA to do something true. Joining Legend. All right. So Legend, go ahead and start up the Dream Team thing, and then we can have Loomy Boy join up with it. Tank Borg moment. Yeah, Dusky cannot be very nimble. It'd be very... Oh, he's gone. All right, can I explain Dream Team? If you've ever used Pokemon Showdown, it's basically that. Like, the UI is worse, yes, but it's essentially that. You just kind of build your team. And then you can use it against other Dream Teams. Are we starting? Yep. Go ahead and start. Hello, bad person. Hello. Yeah, the biggest problem with Dream Teams, though, is that there's no queue system for it yet. Is there any draft leagues? I want to host one, but I'm kind of waiting on a logo for it, and then I'll actually start it. Yeah, I wish there was more freedom to search stuff. I agree, Sadness. But yeah, we are starting soon. They are in Team Select. Yeah, all right. So yeah, those are the currently planned changes. Again, nothing's finalized. Is Stall still common? Stall's not as common. It's usable. It's not top tier. It's not a top tier playstyle anymore, but it's still usable, unfortunately. But anyway, I want to talk, like, if Jamie wants to give out Bitter Cold, I want to talk about nerfing Frostbite. Because unlike Raging Flame, where the fire type, you know, you have fire type that's immune to it, fire type is actually pretty splashable on teams because it has good defensive properties. Ice types who are immune to Frostbite are not splashable. So Bitter Cold gets a ton more value generally because it's just much harder to counter. And so I kind of want to nerf Frostbite a little bit just so that you know, it's not as oppressive. Just use Oculus. It blocks both. Yeah, I wanted to think maybe do something like a thawing out thing with Frostbite. All right. Beautiful Roblox loading here. But anyway, we have on Legends side, Dokumori, Joltooth, Eliguana, Dakuda, Krakaloa, Whippledrift, and Dorigo against Loomy Boys, Obsidragon, Venolin, Luminami, Barbadger, Behemoth, Zulong, and Wintrix. Has Cramboss been winning? I haven't really seen Cramboss. He got a Wisp to match normal Dorogo. That's honestly peak, Soul. Peak. But yeah, we have a turn one situation where Dorigo doesn't really like what he's up against here. No, Sadness. It's Legend imported his team into Dream Teams, and Gammas don't show correctly in Dream Teams. So that's a Gamma Dorigo. It just doesn't show properly. You just see the Wisp. All right, we're going to see another Draco Beam. I mean, it's just starting to snowball. We're going to see the poison come out, but also... Oh, no. Oh, no. I think it's over. Yeah, it's over. And a crit. Yeah, he deserved that. He deserved that for sure. I know the crit didn't matter, but like still. But anyway, here's Zulong, who is faster. So, and Dorigo doesn't have a clutch plushie, so it can't actually win this interaction. But oh, Zulong doubling out. He did switch the Dorigo. Imagine he didn't though. That would be a devastating. Anyway, here's El Iguana on the field against this Behemoth. Very good switch from Lumi Boy. I mean, he's got to try his darndest to get back from this position, right? So, yeah. I mean, Legend really doesn't have an answer for this besides, like, Whipple Drift. Does he have it right here? There's the Whipple Drift. We're going to see the Primal Slash come out against the Whipple Drift, not even phase it, really. That is an Obsidian, yes. No, Behemoth does not get Mega Chomp. We're going to see Zulong come in on the Tempest. Oh, that's fun, Soul. That's fun. All right. You're so happy for the Tempest change? Like the Season 3 Tempest change? Yeah, the Tempest change is like almost 100% confirmed. Like, it is changing. It is getting changed. I don't know if it's being changed to that one, the one in the notes, or something, but Tempest is being changed. Here comes the El Iguana on the Zulong as it doubles. Is it back into Behemoth? Venolin. Oh no, I forgot to fill up my water before the tournament started. Uh-oh. We have a Gamma Joltooth on the field as Venolin goes for Rejuvenate. Now, this is a scary spot for Lumi Boy. Joltooth has Ambush. Lumi lost his Lumi. Yeah, with Luminami gone, there is no Ancient Resist. So yeah, Joltooth is pretty free. This is Dream Teams, yeah. Play Slap? Joltooth has Earthquake. Joltooth does go for the Earthquake. Venolin does not. Oh, barely hangs on. We see a Rock Slide come out. All right. Now what? There was like... I know Venu asked about it, Orm. All right. Behemoth enters in on the Joltooth. Yeah, Joltooth cannot knock out the Behemoth. And Diveborg in the top 8? I don't think so. Crit flinch twice. Oh yeah, I guess if they soul burst, if that's what this is, and then they thunderclap, crit flinch. True. Imagine using Whipple. Okay. Whipple is a pretty brain dead Loomian right now. All right, we're going to see Whipple Drift come back in here on Earthquake. Yeah, too threatening. I mean, I wouldn't have been too threatened by the Joltooth in that position, but... Alright, Whippledrift once again on the Zulong, who, can it even take two at this point? Okay, it can take one more. So that's the last time Zulong can switch into this. That is the last time Zulong can switch into Glide. And now Zulong double. Is it Behemoth? All right, it's back on the field. But no, there are plans to change Tempest, but of course, that's not until Season 3. So we have another season of Brain Dead Tempest. We're going to see the Krakaloa enter the field. Oh, potential Primal Slash burn. Does the Scorching Skin catch him? No, Scorching Skin does not catch the Behemoth here. So what? Joltooth, Eliguana, Doruga, Whippledrift, and Krakaloa is Legends 5. And then Lumi, we've seen Venilin, Lumi, Behemoth, and Zulong. So we still have an unrevealed 5th one from Lumi boy. I mean, no, Umbreon has some very clear usage here because a lot of people are using Eliguana and whatnot. So, you know, you have lots of wiggle room. All right, Whippledrift comes in on the Obsidian switch in, and now something dies. Yeah, and now something's dead because Lumi Boy's only air resist is he can't switch into Glide anymore. Why does Opsy look like that? He got remodeled. Yeah, Opsy got remodeled. And yeah, Obsidian's dead here. The question is, can anything live after this Tempest kill? The answer is no, because it's just Behemoth, Zulong. Yeah, Zulong's dead. Yeah, everything's dead. Whippledrift wins. He doesn't have Barbadger. He has Zulong and Behemoth left. When's Whippledrift good? Since Tempest is really brain dead. Keep Tempest, make Light and Tempest not work. No, see, again, making targeted nerfs like that, where it doesn't just, where one move specifically doesn't apply to an ability, doesn't really make sense. What's happening, or at least at the moment, at the moment, Tempest is currently slated to turn back into what it was before, but with much, much, much better scaling. So it's gonna be using your range attack stat, but the base power is based on how much faster you are than the opponent. But the scaling is gonna be much, 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 much better than what it was. But yeah, Whippledrift put on a clinic there. All right, is Iron here? No, it's gonna be capped at 120. Okay, so how it will work, it will be 120 power if you're twice as fast as the opponent. If you're like 1.5 times faster, it'll be 100. If you're even speed, it'll be 80. If you're a little slower, then it will be 60. And if you're like twice as slow, like half speed, it'll be 40. That's the scaling of what new Tempest will be. Swap to Wind Ability Typhoon. Why not? None of us have his phone number. He was here just a little while ago, but I guess not. Why is Lumi Boy riding Star? That is the Solber Celestine mount. He's also not responding to pings. Yeah, it might be a thing where he gets DQ'd. Might be a thing. If he doesn't show up soon, then yeah, it's a DQ. When am I getting a Gamma Mao Merc? Oh boy. Yeah, 2 DQs would be very unfortunate. Who else DQ'd? The person from yesterday who told Jimmy that they were going to kill them. You know, death threat thing. Oh, is he? Oh, he's 12 hours. Oh, it's like 4 a.m. Jesus. You're the same time zone as the guy? Uh-oh. Alright, so it's understandable that he's not around then. Alright, then yeah, we're just gonna keep going. He's had time, but he's just asleep, which is fine. Like, it's 4 a.m. over there. All right, so that means we're gonna shift it over to... Oh my god, we only have one other match right now. We have Epically and Saitama. We have We have Epically against Saitama. All right. What is this? Winners quarter? Yep. Winners quarter. If I could type, there we go. Final. All right. There we go. Well, if he didn't reveal his soul burst, then I'm not going to either, Moxie. All right, so I need Epically and Saitama to show up. I need Epically to host the room. His laptop's updating. Oh boy. All right. Does he have one more match left? Yeah. There's still more to go. That was the first match of the day. All right. Oh wait, where's Epically? Are you in my server or wait? Who needed to update their laptop? Oh, Epically, all right. And then what about Saitama? All right, I'm gonna go DM them. Oh, it's you. Well, I had no idea. I'm sorry that I don't know your YouTube. I can't connect YouTube to Roblox accounts instantly. I'm sorry. All right. So yeah, just join me whenever. Facecam back when well, I know I won't be doing facecam for tournament streams. As for general streams, I don't know. But yeah, go ahead and join me just to make this easy. Who else is still in? We have Saitama, Epically, Jimmy 98, Sadness, Legend. Yeah, we had 2 DQs out of top 8. One person was banned for a week, and the other person is asleep. Oh no, weird guy, you fell for it. There's no giveaway. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Yeah, that was the I'm going to kill you, dude. Yeah, he told his opponent, Hydra, that he was going to kill him tomorrow, yesterday. So, you know, the whole death threat thing I don't like. It wasn't even a crash out. He was just trying to joke around about it. But, like, I don't tolerate it. Is it because he lost? No, he actually won that match. He actually won that match. You're guaranteed losers finals? No, you're in losers semis. Yeah, you're in loser semis, but yeah, you didn't have to do anything for it. Another 270 likes until the giveaway. True. We reach 300 likes, I'll give away something. Oh no, Hydra's watching Loomian Legacy. How dare he? Wait a minute. Because you're evil? Oh. Give away the... You're giving this away when? Yeah, no. I'll pass on that. Seeing what's happening, catering to your fans. Yeah, he's checking up on his fan base. Come on, guys. Did I find it? No, I did not find it. This is not my OT. It's Junior 5530-368 is the OT. Not mine. He's tweaking? Uh-oh. Do we have to have another DQ? Even though I know he's on his way. Oh yeah, I need to put this in here. And then there we go. All right. Battle hasn't started. Yeah, Pickley's trying to load in. He's struggling. Oh, why did Warm have to throw out a troll message about a giveaway that's not real? No, Drippo. Oh, never mind. He already said it. Never mind. Did you miss anything? Nope. We're waiting for Epically to load in. We are simply in wait. Don't log on to YouTube, Epically. Log on to Loomian. Come on. Get your priorities straight. Oh, man. What's up, Void? Is Hasten fixed yet? Probably not. It's the weekend. That stuff probably isn't getting fixed until, like, Tuesday. Yeah, Cinemoth is still sadly unviable. I'm sure that'll change when it can actually use haste. God dang it, Tyler. No! Stop it. But the most common thing right now is Tyrex. Tyrex is the #1 used thing right now. Hasten plus Tamp in one move, so +1 defense, +1 range attack, +1 range defense, and +1 speed. Jesus. Alright, Epically is in. Alright, Epically, host the room. It's still a Cinemoth, though. Better Quiver Dance? True. Alright, you guys can start. Now put it against Wobblisk. Oh. When is Wiki Wiki getting Wish? Season 3. Wiki Wiki is getting Wish in Season 3. You need to change Wi-Fi? God bless. You had all this time. Oh, Epically's gone. Nothing is 100% confirmed. Nothing is 100% confirmed. Those are just early thoughts. So like the energy changes, all that stuff, that none of it's confirmed. That's just what's going on in his head. Tempest is changing, but it's not necessarily confirmed to be that. It's Thunderwave, FL. Tempest is fine. Yeah, it's definitely not a brain dead thing that compromises the entirety of Whippledrift's kit. Definitely. Like, balance aside, Tempest is just a poorly designed move for Whippledrift. Like, Whippledrift literally just has no incentive to click anything else. But, anyway, Ayan. I have no idea how to pronounce your name, and I'm sorry, but... One move hard carry? I mean, yeah, it's the only reason. I got it, Ayan, let's go! We got it. Alright, we got there eventually, but, I mean, Mousehold will at least click Tidy Up sometimes. Whippledrift literally has no reason to click any other move. It is a literal throw to click any other move than Tempest. Yeah, I'm watching. Oh, right, I forgot to change the stream thingy. Oopsie. Alright, Epically side, we have a Bezeldew, Skellig, Arapago, Sukame, Lashent, Billaforge, and Tyrex against Saitama's Zulong, Umbrat, Mutagon, Celesting, Yursnack, Parasol, and Eliguana. Where's the rain? It's there. It's just we're in a house. Come on. Lashent's probably not the best Loomian. And like, it's not #1 probably, but it's still very, 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 very good. It's like top 5. I think he's gonna just change it back to contact because people weren't complaining about it back then. But again, it's up to debate. You could try and, like, if anybody wants to plead any cases regarding any of the changes, go for it. I'll send him his way. We'll see what he says. No, RPI, like, I've seen his RPI go once. Isaac, it did well. All right, we're going to see Parasol come in on the Dissipate here. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, Rain is active right now, guys. Rain is indeed active right now. I know Saitama only carries Parasol because he hates Cephalops. Alright, we're going to see the Skellig come in here. I mean, yeah, you can't slap it down. Yeah, Parasol can't do anything to this thing. It has to, like, fade away. But then you give the opportunity to Drudge. Alright. What does it do against Cephalops? It pivots. Yeah, it pivots. You can also get rid of its item, which is nice at the very least. Alright, we're going to see Skellig set up the Icicle Trap as, yeah, Parasol goes for the fadeaway here. Give Parasol Parasitize? Yeah, I don't see that happening, but... yeah, I would say Parasol is one of those that could use some of these buffs that stuff is getting right now. Do I know if the devs even plan to add doubles ranked? There will not be a separate mode for doubles, Teddy. There might be like a mini season at some point in the future that's doubles, but there's not enough of a player base to make 2 separate ranked ladders. Alright, we're going to see the fadeaway come out, do a ton of damage to the Mutagon. I'm sorry, A-Games, you got clickbaited. Warm sent you over to a place where there is no giveaway. Alright, we're going to see the Billaforge come in on Telekinetic Sweep, and it misses. Wow. I mean, actually, I guess that's technically better, unless Billaforge doesn't die in one hit. If Billaforge dies in one hit, then that miss is better for Saitama, because that stalls Rain turns. If it lives this hit, then it does, then Mutagon dies. But of course, Epically could also just go Lashent if he has it, and then resist Telekinetic Sweep. But yeah, that is an unfortunate miss. No, Telekinetic Sweep does not contact Isaac, so he has no worries on Scorching Skin. Yeah, Telekinetic Sweep makes no contact. He's going for it again. He hits. And yep, that miss sucked. Brother. The miss mattered. Oh, I know. This is winner's semifinal. What am I doing? Alright, yeah, the Billaforge is going to go away. And hazards are gone, at the very least. Most used fire types. At the moment... Arceros... Not seeing another one. Seer Knight, interesting. Billoforge. Uh-oh. When did you get Mudslide? Season 2. What? It didn't lose Boiling Press, Void. That's Arceros. Arceros lost Boiling Press. Seer Knight did not. Alright, we're gonna go back into the Skellig. Yep. Fade away or slap down? Yeah, he tried to get rid of the item. That wasn't gonna work. The effect got removed? No. The burn on it got removed. It had a burn secondary effect. Which Loomian is #1 right now? In terms of usage, Tyrex. Yeah, Deep Freeze and Boiling Press lost their, like, freezing and burning. Alright, we're gonna see Celesting enter the field. Why is he sending this in? This doesn't learn, this doesn't get Mystic Tone for the tournament. And he certainly doesn't want to try and Soul Burst it. What about outside of usage? Still Nemesis? Probably Nemesis or Cephalop, something like that. Why is Tyrex getting so much usage? It's typing, move pool abilities. They're all very useful. Like, you could run Terrifying Tyrex if you want. You have Power Jaw to power up Thunder Chomp, Vice Jaws. You have Overclock if you're going to run a Thunderstorm team. You have a few different sets you could run. Like, you could do Bulky Slumber. You have... I mean, if you want to run Teardown. It is getting potentially Mudslide in the next season, so there's that. Yeah, you just have a lot of options with them. Water Ancient, Fade Away. I mean, the water is still going to hit very hard. It is still going to hit very hard. Restrict Shield with Chomp. Ah. How many restrictive Grimmy lines have been used? I have not seen a single one. All right, we're going to see the Flash and Flee on the Arapago switch in. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful Void. Fair and balanced ability, right? What's my rank right now? Oh, 0. I don't play ranked. Just because Loomian PvP prep is just way too... it's too time consuming, so I don't do it. I'm gonna wait until they make it better. Yeah, I've never played a single game of ranked. Not a single one. But alright, Arapago, I mean, you could just zip zap here, but he doesn't have a fadeaway immunity. No, not fadeaway, baffle, sorry. Where to find user sets for the Loomians? I mean, for my tournament, which I wouldn't really use this one singular tournament's usage, but it's in the PvP corner of my Discord. It's in the pins. Look for tournament usage. Pharaoh usage still in the negatives? Yes. All right, we're going to see the Baffle in on the Skellig. This gives kind of an opportunity for Saitama here. Pass me the ingredients I'm about to cook. Oh. Saitama is about to cook. Or so he says. Alrighty. We're going to see the Tyrex come in. Celestine goes for the Flash and Flee. So, yeah, we're just kind of repeating. There's the Parasol. All right, he has the fadeaway. I mean, it is a water type against an earth type, so there's that. I mean, Thunder Chomp can hurt, though. Yikes. No, Duskett had no usage. Shockingly. This is Staunch Tarek's Power Jaw, my guy. We're going to see Yursnak come in as... What happens here? He goes for the Thunder Chomp. Okay. I'm confused. Why did he go Parasol? Oh, I guess he went Parasol to then go to Yursnak to scout Thunder Chomp. That's fair. What's Saitama's team? Oh, the ones he's revealed right now are Zulong, Mutagon, which is dead, Celesting, Yursnak, Parasol. Epiclee's team is Bezeldu, Skellig, Arapigo, Billaforge, Tyrex. Why didn't Epiclee go Lashent? Because he didn't bring it. There is no Lashent. Alright, we're going to see the Celesting once again because there's no Lashent, so Celesting gets to pivot for free. Alright, we're going to see the Bezeldu come in here. Oh, we see Barbs. Celesting got Barbs on the Bezeldu. Alrighty, what is the next thing he clicks? Another layer. Okay. Is it Arapigo that comes in here? Trying to threaten with like an electric move? Alright, yep. Arapigo at almost half here. We're going to see the Celesting switch into the Yursnak here. Is it Hydroblast? Because, like, it's a good neutral move against Saitama's team, except into the Parasol. But he does go for the Zip Zap, just to get momentum. And what's he going to go into here? Yeah, Skellig, ancient move, makes sense. Skellig getting chipped. Hagenosh did not have, like, any... No, it had very, very, very little usage, but I really wouldn't use this one tournament's usage as any kind of indicator. Drudge isn't necessarily the play warm, just because Yursnak can baffle here. And plus, he's Icicle Trap. He's Icicle Trap 3 attacks. He's Outburst, Fade Away, assumingly Wave Wrecker, and then Icicle Trap. I forgot he had Fade Away until I walked through his set again. Drudge would have been very good against Saitama's team, but he does not have it. Yeah, no, he has Fade Away, yep. Alright, we're gonna see the Celesting come in. Is it Water Move? It is Water Move. Good read on the Celesting. Does over half, and that's not good. The Celesting is now much less threatening because it's one hit away from dying. It's not SA? Well, it's not allowed to be. Parasol is the safest play? Yeah, it is the safest. Wasn't it nerfed? No, it was not nerfed. Imagine it pulled a kill. I mean, technically with Zulong, I guess with Zulong on the squad, he could have pulled Elemental Burst and killed Skellig. Yeah, that would have been the only thing that killed Skellig there from a Mystic Tone. We're going to see the Yursnak here. Is it on a fadeaway? Because that would be pretty big. Wave Wrecker. And now he just clicks fadeaway for free. Oh yeah, he can get his energy back. That also works. Oh wait, is this a Celesting opportunity? Is this a Celesting opportunity? It's not, because Bezeldu can always come in and set up Hazard, or set up Rain again. But no, Celesting does threaten out Skellig here. So many pivots? I mean, yeah, literally, Saitama's entire team, bar Mutagon, has a pivot. Literally every single one. He's going to send out Zulong to threaten this out, not give it the chance to dissipate. But there is a Tyrex on the other end with Fire Breath not doing as much, so he has to think, is it going to be Thunder Strike, or am I going to try and pivot to get around the Tyrex? He is going to go for the Elemental Burst. Alright, I mean, so the Milkshake has already been procced on Epiclee's side, so we know this Tyrex doesn't have it. Because Billaforge already used it. So this is probably Restrictive Shield. Is an EQ free now? I mean, yeah, pretty much. EQ was always kind of free, but there is a Snack over there. Alright. What is Saitama's play here? He is going to go into his Snack. Is the Tyrex going to double? The Cat Lover, the only nerf is that, it doesn't boost Body Crash or Battering Ram and stuff. That was the only nerf they got. They're still just as good defensively. If Epiclee had Barbs, he does have Icicle Trap, but Parasol is still alive. He's just going to outburst the Snack, get a little bit of chip here. We're going to see the Baffle come out. Celesting can come in because it doesn't die to a Wave Wrecker anymore because of the Baffle. The hazards are really stacking up against Epiclee right now. He doesn't have a chance. He doesn't have anything to remove them. Because if that Tyrex is Restrictive Shield, there's no Teardown. Billaforge is dead, which we know he likes to run Barb up on it. Opsy 2.0 Gargiet, it has Barbs and Provoke, but no Driving Force. But I've only seen the one Opsy from top 8, and, you know, they lost. There's the Hydro Vortex, yeah. And then, yeah, Saitama is in a pretty good spot. Did I say Barb up? I meant to say Burn up, but sure. There's the Fade Away. Rain's down, so Celesting outspeeds. Skellig is just barely outside of hazard range, by the way. Just barely. Yeah, the Barbs are going crazy. This is where he sets up a third layer. I mean, that would get... Oh, he's going to Soul Burst right now. The Skellig stayed in. So Skellig's gone. Skellig is dead here unless he didn't click an offensive move, which that's entirely possible. Go my stupid bell thing. True. Alright, yeah. No, he goes for the Flash and Flee. Skellig's dead. Arapago is still there with Rain Rush, though. There's still... Mind you, you're not out of hazard range. I'm pretty sure that health range is out of hazard range, but I could be wrong. Pretty sure that just barely dodges two layers. Best Soul Burst form design-wise. Alright, we're gonna get the Elemental Burst damage onto the Bezeldu. Barely lives. Hydro Blast gets a little bit of Zulong. It is Hydro Vortex. We saw it earlier, Trapinch. It is indeed Hydro Vortex. Arapago comes in to threaten with Hydroblast, yes. Gather the ingredients. Oh, I mean, Saitama, we know you won already. Like, the match is over. The second rain goes away, the match is over. Yeah, Arapago has Swift Swim. And with Parasol still alive, he can just go into that right now. As he goes into the Tyrex, expecting a potential Parasol, but does the Ear Snack stay in? No, it doesn't. He gets the Parasol switch in here. That's like what? That was the last turn of rain, or we got one more after this? He's gonna Earthquake, take out the Parasol. No more threat of hazards. No more need for this thing. That is the last turn of rain. It is now just Yursnack, Zulong, Celesting against. Oh, we get the Quick Punch. Yeah, puts that in guaranteed Zulong range, and now Zulong just comes in and wraps up the game. Or yeah, your snack just kills it. That's also fair. Is Zulong not Fire Breath? Well, the Tyrex was looking like it was restrictive shield, so there was no guarantee it would have killed. All right. Zulong comes out for the finish. Not even Stellar Chime. That's crazy. What hater energy. Epically with the goated removal. I mean, his removal was probably Billaforge, which, you know, is dead. Crit mattered. True. All right, so that's going to put Saitama in winners finals against Jimmy98. So now we're going to go over to Epically versus Legend in losers quarterfinal. All right, let me... There we go. You were completely unaware of Parasol had Mudslide? Oh, that's unfortunate. All right. So yeah, that is... You touched grass today. Wow. We're proud of you, Josh. That's more than almost everybody here. All right, Legend, go ahead and join up with Epically here, and then we'll get going. The Mudslide crit also did matter. Yeah, that Mudslide crit did matter. Totally. All right, yep, they're in team select, so we'll be starting here. What did it crit on? The Billaforge. That was at like 5 HP. You wish you didn't reject it? Well, you can't win them all. Move sucks. I mean, and Parasol also doesn't have a range attack stat, so. How did Billo go down to 5%? It took a Mutagon telekinetic sweep. After it luckily dodged the first one. Mutagon did something. Mutagon's not a bad Loomian. It's people really underrate that thing. No, there was not a chance for... No, the Billiforge was like 5%. Like that it was way in the red. Milkshake procced? Oh, you're right. Oh yeah, crit did matter, potentially. Anyway, Whippledrift lost its range attack. How tragic. Oh wait, Wait, I'm confused. Oh, I changed the wrong thing. Dang, Flabbit. Hang on. There we go. Alright. But yeah, Whippledrift's range attack got dropped. It's tragic. Here's the Ice Hammer. Uh-oh. It did, in fact, kill, guys. The quad effective move killed Whippledrift. Alright, Dorgo's on the field. Yeah, the crit did matter. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so Dorgo goes for the baffle here. Is this why Tyrex is popular? I mean, maybe not this specifically, but this is another thing Tyrex does. We're gonna see the Earthquake come out onto the Dakuda. Yeah, no Whippledrift means, yeah, Earthquakes are very free, because literally, oh my god, everything else is weak to it. Besides this and Dorgo, everything else is weak to freaking Earthquake. And Dorgo might as well be weak to it. Oh, you're talking about Legends, three potential Soul Burst. So here's the Thunder Chomp, Power Jaw boosted, super effective, doesn't kill. What? Oh, but he gets the para. Dakuda is now a slow boy. So much skill, so much skill. All right. You love to see the RNG. Yeah, no. The telekinetic sweep. They saw that the Billiforge got crit by Mudslide, so they had to give Tyrex something here. Does Thunder kill? I would assume either a roll or no. If it is a kill, it's a roll. But Dakuda goes for the Venom Slash on the Lashent switch-in. And down goes Lashent. And there's the Thunder Chomp. Is it a kill? Yes, it is. Dakuda goes down. He could have just Thunder Chomped, guys. But no, he predicted a swap and went Lashent. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna see the Joltooth come out. That is a bold switch in. Thought Tyrex was baffled. Tyrex was baffled. You right. I forgot the baffle. I'm a level with you. I know there's nothing else, guys. I just gotta say something. I gotta say something. I know he has nothing else. Why is it not Gamma Joltooth have Wisp? Welcome to Dream Teams, where Gammas don't work properly. Alright, Legend is ripping the Soul Burst here. We're getting the Thunder King. Thunder King obviously doesn't kill, but he has nothing else, guys. Would a super effective Fulgur Fangs KO Tyrex? Well, no. Yes, because crit. Oh no. What is this battle? The skill is unparalleled. This is a high-skilled battle for sure. We're gonna see the Thunderclap doesn't get the flinch. He gets the flinch. He's so skillful. What type is Fulgur Fangs? Electric. Thunder King's ability removes Earth immunity. So it's just a super effective hit on the metal. Does he get another? He does not. He's not that skilled. Alright, we're gonna see the Soul Burst stare down. Primal doesn't kill Soul Burst Skellig, by the way. Yeah. You're right. Skellig drudges? He doesn't have Drudge. He's Wave Wrecker, Outburst, Fade Away, and Icicle Trap. It's timers. There's no timers in Dream Teams, but... Alright, the Skellig Soul Burst. We're gonna see the Outburst. Yeah, that didn't do enough. This is why we run Brawny Joltooth. I mean, Dokumori also is immune to Sea Song Ultra. And also checks Dakuda. So, like... Dakuda... I mean, Dokumori has more than just being good against rain. And it does have pivot. Drudge so free? Well, he doesn't have Drudge. Only 268 likes until the giveaway. You're so right. Or this RNG warrior? Look. Well, he can't drop Icicle Traps right now. Because he's in the middle of a tournament. All right, let's see. So he has Bezeldu, Skellig, Lashent, Tyrex, and some other fourth, or some other last between Villaforge, Harapaigo, Tsukame. All right, icicle traps are set up. Oh, that catches Bezeldu. No, icicle trap prevents rain from going back up. These are dream teams. When will we see a Maomerc? Alright, we're gonna see the Baneful Bash come out, and yeah, that's gonna do it in for Skellig. And we know Bezeldu's already dead because of Icicle Trap. Unless his last is Villaforge. So Bezeldu is dead. This is Epiclee's last Loomian. He can use Bezeldu to let to get Harapaigo off the field and back on, and just in case he's like goggles or something. But yeah, it's kind of cooked. No, Bezeldu's neutral to traps. Bezeldu is neutral. Bug is weak to ice. So it's neutral. Hazards go first, Trapinch. But yeah, Frostbeam removes the Dokumori. There's still a whole Thunder King and Dorigo. Yeah, we're gonna see the Thunderclap super effective. Doesn't find the KO. But yeah, Frostbeam still hits. So by the way, that's goggles. Rain is not up, no. And that is game. Icicle Traps are going to KO the Bezeldu, and Legend will take out Epiclee with 2-0. Why didn't he click the Hydro Blast? Because he's goggles. When everybody has a water resist immunity? Well, I mean, yeah, there's a whole Tsukame that wants to spam pivot. All right, so now we have Sadness against Legend. So that's gonna be... Oops. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. All right. Extremely melee defensive? Okay. I have teams, it's almost like I play. No, those teams, these teams are, like, testing out mechanics and stuff. Like, I had a Little Cup thing for the release of Dream Teams. The second team was testing out how Fog was broken back when it was broken. And the third one was just various mechanics. I don't play the game. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. I don't play the game. You feel Dub not fading on Doku? I mean, it's always going to be a hindsight type of deal. No, he wouldn't have gotten Rain Phantom because Hazards killed Bezeldu. Hazards were up, so he couldn't get Rain. All right. So Legend, I need you to host. Yep, they're going. All right, cool. Go ahead and start. Why are certain moves not 100% accurate like Dart Burst? Do you want 100% accurate Population Bomb? Yeah, Ultra Venom. Yep. This is sadness. Fog is not bugged right now. No. It's just mechanically not anywhere near as good as it used to be. And like, there's just not enough abusers to warrant using it. Like, Charonix is a good user of it, but like, what else? Yeah. Legend. This is correct. Go ahead, start. You want to see that Fog Shadow Tagger Jay was talking about? No, that was always a joke. That was just to get people riled up. We're still in the tournament. We have, on winner's side, we have Jimmy98 and Saitama. And on loser's side, we have Legend and Sadness. So this is top 4. Wasn't he the one that got banned? No, his opponent was the one who got banned. Sadness is Ultra Venom, yes. Why didn't they nerf darts to 10 power? I mean, it didn't matter what they ended up doing. People were going to complain unless they changed it from being Population Bomb. Like, even now, people are going to complain. Where's Jimmy at? I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to say it's his turn soon. Are you on and alive? All right. Like the idea of using 10 energy per dart. I think it's a interesting workaround to how unfair it can be. If you hit all 10 hits, you lose 100 energy. I feel like that's okay. Anyway, we're starting up. Now, we know Legends team already, but Sadness, this is his first game in the tournament. Or in top 8. He has Grimuline, Valkyrie, Dokumori, Wintrix, Dakuda, Villaforge, and Nevermare. So yeah, that and we have the Wintrix lead into Dorogo. Or Dorogo. Alright, we're just gonna see Draco Beam. Yep, that's basically how Dorogo plays, right? We're gonna see the Frost Beam come out. That almost killed Dorogo, but that's not enough. He's gonna need a miss here from Mr. Dorogo if he wants to keep his Wintrix alive. Oops. And there goes Wintrix. Wintrix goes down. Dorogo is... oh, sorry, not that one. Dorogo is +4. What does Sadness have for this? We have Grimuline. Dorogo wins. So Grimuline learns priority moves. Alright, we're going to see the Krakaloa switch and try to get a Scorching Skin proc. Are we going to see it? Gnarly Gash? No proc. No proc on the on the Scorching Skin there. So now Grimuline definitely not staying in. It loses too much for staying in. All right, Random, you can go complain about your favorite Lucario guy some other place, I guess. I don't want to hear it. You like, they buffed him and then you're like, oh, that's just a bare minimum. Now you want like That now you probably want like double damage on power up punch, extreme speed to have unstoppable all the way through, bone rush to also have a knock up on the teleport. Oh, also bone rush to reset on kill. Like if Lucario gets a kill, bone rush reset, so you can continue extreme speeding, of course. Anyway, Valkyrie came in. Wait, what happened? Oh no, he rejuvenated. That makes sense. Mega Lucario with accurate adaptability. Uh-oh. Yeah, Grim did get Thistle Slash, yes. He's got Thistle Slash, Luster Loot, and Body Crash now. Alright, we see the Radiant Forecast set against the Eliguana. Is this a rare instance where Legend doesn't have his Whipple Drift to click Tempest and only Tempest? Yeah. It is Unite. And Unite's fine. Although the viewership on Unite is, like, dead. Like, Unite's fun in with friends, and then in solo queue, I don't know why anybody ever plays solo queue. We're gonna see Zip Zap on the Grimmy line into... Whipple Drift if he has it. Because it threatens out Grimmy line, and it absorbs the Radiant Forecast here. Like, Whipple Drift is like 100% the play here if he has it. Oh no, Tyler's not playing Loomian Legacy, that's the thing. He hasn't been playing it. Alright. Literally at a party yesterday. He was learning what life is, you know? Oh, no, Tyler, you weren't supposed to just say that. That was the reason you didn't enter the tournament. Oh, no. Alright, there's Whipple Drift. Yeah, that makes sense. Grimmy line forced out. Radiant Forecast can't do anything here. This Whipple Drift is gonna sweep. I mean, Wintrix is low, so it can't take Tempest. And he has Valkyrie as the last resist, but it's also a light type, so, like... Why are there no good ancient melee moves? Cosmeor's Meteor Smash? Come on. Get with the program. Oh, wait, Wintrix did die, you're right. I forgot, I thought it was low. Did I change my avatar? I changed the sprite to match my Roblox avatar. And by I changed it, I mean Yondo made it. And then I changed it with the one he made. Alright, so what is Sadness going to do in this position? He's just going to take the Tempest. Does he live it? No. Not even a little bit. So, yeah, Whipple Drift gets its first kill. You had a 12% chance to live? Oh. You should have Terra to metal? True. Whipple's no skill? Yep. It literally only clicks one button. I would go Metal Blast Vesp. It's just much more consistent. Dartburst can cheese out more stuff, but it's way too inconsistent. And now we're gonna see another Tempest. Oh, that was a crit. Is this the fabled shield Valkyrie? It's a 2-shot on Whipple. Wait, Valkyrie kills this. Why did you sack Grim? I don't know. All right. All right, Sumo Beto counters Whipple Drift. Ah, yeah, definitely. El Iguana on the Dokumori switch. And ooh, good call from Sadness. But the problem is there's just so much to Legends Onslaught that, like, there's not much left Sadness has. Like, Rimuline had a lot of natural bulk, so it could have taken some of these hits. But then he let it take a Tempest, which is a hit he could not take. And then, obviously, the early Wintrix death. So, yeah. Yeah, Sadness is in a very rough spot here. How do they plan to nerf Tempest? So they're going to change it back to what it was before, but with much better scaling. Before, when Tempest was just plain old Electro Ball, it was absolute trash. But it's going to be changed to a stronger version of Electro Ball, so Whipple Drift could actually use it. Expert Onslaught is back, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, correct, Soul. It caps out 175 BP. And, yeah. Well, Memo, the thing is with Tempest like that, it's, you can still use it. It just, it's obviously worse because you're not scaling off your speed stat. Just your base power, which will have a cap. And Valkyrie dodges the Raging Flame, which, I mean, nice avoiding chip because this is likely a restrictive shield. So yeah, dodging any chip with Valkyrie is good. Luster Loot, yeah, let's get that 10% off the Krakaloa. Alright, he's gonna switch his Valkyrie out into Nevermare, trying to catch a switch with Legend, but he just Raging Flames again, and now Nevermare is burned. Oh no. Oh no. He's gonna try and bulk up his way through it, but I don't think that's gonna matter too much. Crits do not bypass burn, no. Crits do not bypass burn. Why'd you think they did? Because they bypass stat drops, so why not? But no, they don't. Oh, we get the Rageful Plushie active, so this is +4, so basically, this is the equivalent of a standard +1 Nevermare. Like, this Nevermare is essentially +1 right now. And we get the crit, and That was a plus. Oh no. That was a crit, guys. Go. Here comes the Valkyrie. Remember, Legend still has Dorigo. He still has Dorigo. He still has Whipple Drift. Oh no. You did good. He came in, he took a Tempest, he clicked Holy Slash. Oh, I guess he set up a Radiant Forecast one time. There's the Nova Blast. It does 7%, maybe like 10% to that Eliguana. We're gonna see the Radiant Forecast come out after Magnify Armor down. Yeah, except it's Restrictive Shield. You looked away, what happened? So Nevermare switched in on a Raging Flame, and yeah, it didn't do much damage. I doubt it, Soul, but I guess it's not entirely off the table, but I severely doubt it. Give Borg stun. Stay base and Earthquake. Oh boy. Alright. We're gonna see the Soul Burst come out from Legend here. Now, the only request I have, Sadness, don't get 5-0'd. But I have a feeling you don't have much choice in that right now. Vulgar Fangs gets the KO. Down to Sadness's last Loomian. Dokumori comes in. Radiant Forecast, did he use that? I don't know if he did. He might have. Alright, then yeah, he, yeah, Radiant Forecast drops this turn. He goes for the Earthquake. Does not get the kill on the Dokumori. We're gonna see the Earthquake do half. Radiant Forecast doesn't do the other half. It does. Sadness was not 5-0'd. Imagine he switched into Whipple Drift, though. Imagine he switched into Whipple Drift. Oh, wait! Not even 4-0! Yo! Yo, the comeback! Please click Draco Beam and miss. It would be hilarious. I know you're just gonna click Dark Surge, but please click Draco Beam. Alright, Legend wins and moves on to Losers Finals. Who he will be fighting? That's up between Jimmy and Saitama. Alright. And now we're gonna have... We have winners final. Jimmy and Saitama. I don't know if Jimmy is here, though. Join up. Oh, there he is. Sick. Yeah, Jimmy didn't have to play because his opponent got DQ'd in the winter semis, and now he's here. Guys, it's Jimmy Joe Bobby, but it's not Jimmy Joe Bobby. But all right, he's here. All right, Jimmy, host the room, and then let's get started. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, they're getting into it. We're in team preview. It's time. It is time. So yeah, winner of this takes winner side grand finals. Loser of this goes down to fight Legend. And then those two will fight to face off against Saitama. If I'm Saitama... No, I'm sorry. Not Saitama. Because he's fighting Jimmy right now. So yeah, if Saitama wins, he'll want Jimmy to win because he'd already beaten him. If Jimmy wins, then... I mean, I guess, yeah, they'll just want to fight each other in grands. Actually, what team is Jimmy rocking? Let me see here. Oh, I know this team. Okay. All right, here we go. Jimmy's top 8 debut. We have Eliguana, Volcaloa, Lashent, Dragodine, Whippledrift, Yursnack, and Bunaki. We're going to see the Eliguana mirror here as we go for the Flash and Fleet. Is it Prismatic? It is, in fact, Lightning Rod. We're going to see the adorable Bunaki. I had to double check my notes to make sure that was the proper set he submitted. That is indeed what he submitted. Remember when I used to glaze Bunaki? Yeah, when I called it usable. Yeah, the glaze is insane. I used to call it usable. That's crazy, I know. Anyway, we see a big Nature's Force come out onto the Parasol, eating it pretty well. We fade away into the Zulong. Yeah, Fire Breath definitely kills here. We're going to see the Eliguana take the spot again. We're going to Ancient Roar. We want to give someone a compliment. Yeah. Yo, Bunaki, kind of usable. All right, Umbrat is here to punish this freaking Eliguana. Uh-oh. There's the chase down. And yeah, Eliguana just freaking dies. Zulong is free to click buttons. We see Volcaloa hit the field. What kind of Volcaloa are we going to see here? It's probably Berserk, let's be real, but how did that one-shot? It tried to switch out. And Umbrat can hold an item called Gloves. And so, you know, boosted chase down, boosted by gloves, and super effective. It kind of hurts. Why is your attack 160 on Oh no, Jimmy. Jimmy, am I allowed to talk about your item? Jimmy, Berserk was nerfed. You can't, it doesn't work with items anymore. Your gloves, they don't mean anything. I thought you were still having gloves because it was like Berserk bait or like barter bait or something. But yeah. gloves, it disables it? Yes. Berserk disables your item. You can switch your moves, though. You can switch your moves now, though. You're not locked into any one move. But yeah, your item doesn't work anymore. So yeah, now Zulong gets a kill. Unless he has Lashent and its Elemental Burst. You know, it eats an Elemental Burst. At which point, yeah, it doesn't die. It just holds off the inevitable. Alright, he's going to switch into what? We're going to see the Lashent come out. It is going to try and petrify it. Is it Elemental Burst or is it Fire Breath? Elemental Burst. Okay, yeah, I mean, he's in such... Saitama's in such a good spot where he can take the time to do that. And, yeah, he has pretty clear options to go into for this. Yep, there is Umbrat. Going for the Icicle Trap on the Lashent. Chase down even on this Lashent is still a lot of value because it puts it in range of Zulong. Alright. So, what is Jimmy going to do in this position? There's the chase down. Is it a switch? It was not a switch. He goes for the Rejuvenate. Oh, but okay, Umbrat's now, if it is gloves, which I assume it is, it's locked into chase down, which doesn't really do enough to the Lashent to really worry. Are you allowed to get rid of your gloves? No. you're locked, buddy. How are we letting Umbrat cook? I mean, Umbrat's generally got a good niche in this meta. Like, genuinely. Alright, he's predicting a Rejuvenate switching into Zulong. That would make sense. Is it... Yep, there it is. Yeah, pretty much Domino. I feel like they only put Volcaloa on their top 8 team because they would have been questioning this a long time ago throughout the tournament. Alright, we're going to see Yursnak switch in. Is it Elemental Burst or is it Fire Breath? It is, in fact, Elemental Burst. Yursnak is getting a huge chunk of damage here. Yeah. Let Earth resist fire just for this battle specifically. I don't think that would matter, but... But yeah, it's kind of cooked. Oh, he's switching into the Lashent. Yeah, Domino, that does suck. It would matter for the Bunnicky. You're right. It would take a singular Fire Breath. All right, guys, don't worry. He's Jimmy's just playing the long con. He's giving them a sense of security, and then the Whippledrift is going to somehow pull the rug on it. Non-goggle Zulong to click Fire Breath. True. Or he just keeps clicking buttons. Oh no. Rejuvenate. Yeah, running out of energy. Even though he revealed all already except Drago and Whipple. I mean, yeah, I know. He doesn't, I know, he's got Bunnicky, Yursnak, Lashent, Volk, and Eliguana, but it's okay. He's got the secret 6th guy, Whippledrift. Alright, we're going to see the slapdown on the Umbrat. Get rid of the item. We're going to see what the Umbrat's holding. It was, in fact, Specialty Gloves. Who could have seen this coming? Alright, we're going to see... Yeah, Lashent let its guard down. Raging Tackle for big damage. Oh no, not quick bounce. Oh, never mind. Quick bounce doesn't kill because Umbret's dead. But now Zulong. Hey guys, there's a noodle dragon. The Zulong's actually eager. Oh, makes sense. If an enemy didn't bring the Eliguana, yeah, Eliguana's already dead. Umbret already killed Eliguana. Do a lot of people pair with Zulong with Umbret? I wouldn't say a lot, but I would say they're definitely more inspired to right now. Hey, look, there's the elemental burst, and your snack goes down. We're gonna see the Lechant come back in, trying to lower this ranged attack, but all in vain because there's a Bunaki and a Volcaloa. Did I see DMs? Oh, that would be interesting. All right, Volcaloa on the field. Oh wait, I gotta change the score. All right, yeah, Eliguana comes in. Here's the coconut bomb. Volcarona, let's go. Did that crit end up mattering? Hang on. Oh my gosh, he got a kill, but now Zulong. Oh yeah, Zulong just... What does Jimmy have left? Bunaki. Bunaki the goat. Yeah, I have no idea, Teddy. I genuinely could not tell you why Preemptive's getting nerfed. Jamie said it's doing too much damage to stuff, and I'm just I don't understand. We're gonna see the elemental burst. KO. Yep. Zulong wins there. Jimmy's gonna fall to losers finals to meet up against Legend. Saitama is now chilling in grand finals winner side. So Preemptive is getting nerfed to a casual 10 base power. All right, so now we have Legend versus Jimmy. Jimmy's supposed to host this one. All right, so yeah, Jimmy, go ahead and host that up, and then we'll get going. But yeah, I'm sure Jimmy's not particularly excited about his Vocaloid right now. I mean, Preemptive still isn't even really an offensive tool, but I don't know. It's weird. Like, on one hand, I don't think the nerf is warranted, like, needed. On the other hand, I also just don't care because it's Preemptive. Is this the final battle? No, this is sorry, this is loser's final. So this is the second to last battle. Why are we just getting nerfed? I don't know. I don't know why Preemptive's getting nerfed. Why is Mudslide so low now? Okay, so Mudslide got like mad distribution because he was redoing hazard removal stuff, and he didn't want Mudslide to be used as viable earth coverage, so he gutted the base power. But it's going up to 50 as a compromise. So yeah, that's what happened to Mudslide. It's because Mudslide got such wider distribution that the base power went down. But with Season 3 changes, he's going to bump it up to 50 and give it an accuracy boost. So I don't think it was needed. I don't think widely distributed earth coverage is a good thing. I think it was the correct... Like, if he was to distribute Mudslide, it was the correct move to nerf the base power. Alright, we get Jimmy's El Iguana against Legends Dokumori. Pivots at 70 base power. Well, pivots have immunities, unless you're Seesaw. And Mudslide... Mudslide also has immunity, but it's still... Earth coverage in and of itself is very, 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 very good. Doku's slower than El Iguana. That makes sense. Just buff teardown to opponent side only? No. No. Why is Seesong even 80 base power? Because Sukame. But anyway, with Whippledrift in, funny move. It's Tempest. It's a 3-shot. Or no, it's a 2-shot, sorry. We're going to see the Baneful Bash come out, chip this Whippledrift to a point where, oh, it's not even a 2-shot. It doesn't matter, Dokumori can't take another one. We're going to see El Iguana come out and take virtually nothing from this. But now, if Jimmy switches out, he's going to need to get rid of these hazards. Yeah, no, it lives Icicle Traps. It's not in the yellow. But he doesn't want to take the Icicle Traps. Alright, we're going to see El Iguana go for the Tase. Lightning Rod procs on Jimmy's side. So yeah, basically, Jimmy's trying to get his Whippledrift on the field as much as possible. He wants to hurt this El Iguana, obviously, but he clicked Tase because he doesn't want Whippledrift to exist. We're gonna see the Flash of Flea go off. Jimmy's El Iguana takes very minimal chip. And now we're going to see Legends Whippledrift come in on the Mudslide, blocking the effect. And now, I guess he's going to try and maneuver around Tase. We'll see. We'll see what Legend decides to do here. Alrighty, Joltooth comes out onto the field. We're going to see Tase come out. Joltooth is now on the field. Earthquake ready to go. We're going to need these top 8s to have at least 2 of the same exact team. True. All right. We're going to see the Earthquake come out. El Iguana lives it. And we're going to see Mudslide come out for real this time. Now, imagine that was 70 base power still, so that would have done over twice as much as it just did to the Joltooth. But now Eliguana has no health, so it's not a Whipple Drift check. It is no longer a Whipple Drift check. Alright, we're gonna see the Ursnack come out here. Another Earthquake comes out, but, you know, tank offsets ambush there. My Whipple check is Protagon. I mean, it's an okay check. You check it like once or twice. But yeah, with Ursnack on the field, what is Jimmy trying to position in? Potentially Volcaloa? We're going to see the Primal Slash chunk. Ursnack here goes for the Baffle. Alright. What does Jimmy send in here? Bunny time? Potentially. There's a very realistic possibility that that's the case, Saitama. True, Tyler. True. Yeah, you see me active on Discord a little too much for me to actually be a doctor, but that would be a very funny thing. Is this mixed Bunnicky? He showed Magnify before, so... No, it's not that I'm doing nothing, Tyler. It's just I'm still awake. Anyway, Whipple Drift came in and took nothing from Landslide. And there's the Tempest, and yeah, alright, it's over. That is a 5-0 win for Legend. Yep, GG. Alright. So I'm gonna put this, and I'm gonna do... Alright. Am I at least banning Whipple Drift? I don't know. Yeah, Isaac, good one. Alright. You think your mind is changing? Why was Whipple allowed? Not because people aren't a fan, or it wasn't a far outcry that Whipple Drift was broken. That's essentially why. Alright, we're seeing a Dragonine Soul Burst. I don't think it matters at this point, but... And now it's dead. Oh boy. But no, I don't think I'll allow Whipple Drift next time. It's okay. Ban Tempest? True. Sorry. It's Isaac, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, you know? No, I'm banning Tempest. It's... Oh yeah, his Iguana got schmacked. Don't ban Glide, Wintrix can steal these. I'm banning Tempest. Not Glide, not Whippledrift. Tempest. Alright, it is now time for the grand final. Saitama versus Legend. Saitama obviously hosts just because, yeah. No audio at the Centauri tournament. There was somebody who tried using it. I don't think anybody tried the Bane of Haste one, no. Though. Ban Glide, not Tempest. Or just ban Tempest, because it's the reason Whippledrift is dumb. Oh, yeah. I agree, SA. I agree. Well, Whippledrift isn't trying to use, I mean, neither is Plasmoth, but still. But no, Whippledrift is just kind of brain dead. Whipple haters, this one goes out to you. Alright, Saitama, show us how to deal with Whippledrift. I don't know what you have to deal with Whippledrift, but deal with it. Sure, bot. Guys, wait. Is this gonna be the first time the loser side wins against the winners? Because in this tournament, we've never had loser side win the tournament. Celesting is on the field. It is faster than Dorgo if it soul bursts. Yeah, out of all my tournaments, nobody's ever won from loser side. There's been a reset, but there's been resets, but there's never been a loser side win. All right, he goes Krakaloa here. All right, Saitama's going to rip his Soul Burst right away. How did Saitama win Winners Finals? Jimmy did not realize how Berserk worked. Why does Legend have an L next to his name? Because he's on loser side. It's Grand Finals. Legend has to beat Saitama twice. Jimmy's still in though? No, he lost. Jimmy lost to Saitama and then Legend. Jimmy's out. We're gonna see Ancient Roar, Krakaloa not budging here. He's an L because he's using Whipple. I guess synonymous, I guess, right? Alright, here comes El Iguana. Krakaloa going for the Rejuvenate. Yeah, just getting all healthy. But yeah, do not worry if there's another tournament, which I'll likely do. This tournament was pretty fun. I will have Tempest banned because Whippledrift is just Whippledrift is just, he's a guy. What a guy. Alright, Zulong gets burnt. Is it just you? It's probably just you, Isaac. I have a feeling there'll be either less people or a similar turnout to this week. No, not Jamie, Jimmy. The person who just lost. Jimmy, not Jamie. He didn't know how Berserk Volk worked. He brought Berserk plus Gloves Volkaloa. And then he was like, wait a minute. My attack, it's not boosted. He did not know how Berserk worked. Have I found a Gamma Fabergé? Nope. I have not. Alright, Zulong again, Ancient Roaring into the Krakaloa. This Krakaloa is entirely unmoved. Here comes Celesting. We're going to see the Rejuvenate once again. Couldn't I have told him about Berserk? Electric, it could have just been a barter bait. Like, he barters restrictive item on, or specialty item onto him. Like, how could I know for sure? Items don't work. No. There's just not a drop down for items. There's not a drop down for items. Anyway, he goes for the Deja Vu, and now it's locked in it's locked in a Rejuvenate loop. We're gonna see Eliguana come out. Oh, well, Mudslide. Saitama has no way to block Mudslide. And there is Umbrat. So good luck. Have fun with your Mudslide. Does Eliguana switch? No, it doesn't. It just gets rid of the barbs. Or Tase. You know, that makes sense too. So now Umbrat just gets a kill. Except Flash and Flee in this game is not trapped by a pivot. I forgot. Oh, no, it is. Okay. Okay. I thought it wasn't. I was like... okay, we're good. Alright. I was about to be like, whoa. But now Zulong. Yeah, Tase made Eliguana faster, yep. No hazard removal? There's the literal Krakaloa right here. It could click Teardown at any point. As if there's another game. You're right. Doodle World doesn't exist. You're right. Does it even have Teardown? Does that answer your question? Imagine he switched into Celesting and just Deja Vu'd him. That'd be funny. It wouldn't do anything for him, but it'd be funny. Alright, so what is the plan? Is Zulong going to Ancient Roar on Krakaloa for the upteenth time? Except Eliguana is dead, so he has no reason to. There is the Elemental Burst. I guess he's trying to stall... Oh, no, he was scouting which move he clicked, obviously. Stupid. Not like he was going to click anything other than Elemental Burst. Magma Burst for Chip. Gets a crit, so optimal Chip. Ban Zulong. Or actually, if Legend wanted optimal Chip here, he would have rejuvenated one more time. Never mind. He got his optimal Chip. All right. Yeah. I might add Cephalops. No, I'm gonna add Cephalops too. I'm just gonna rip that bandit off. It's gonna be Cephalops and Tempest added. I'm tired of hearing about it. No, you know, Drippo. It literally always avoids the camera. Literally always. But no, it's coverage plus goggles and or restrictive item. It applies way too much pressure. I mean, literally the whole reason Saitama has Parasol in his team is because of Cephalops. Cephalops is just potential. Electric, you as someone that exclusively uses stall, have no opinion. All right? You're not allowed to have an opinion. You don't know literally anything else. You don't get an opinion. Respect Electric? Why? The respect is earned. Like, I haven't earned any of y'all's respects. Like, there is literally no reason to respect him. Let him chat in general? Well, maybe if he stops being, like, exclusively, like, or if he makes his entire personality not revolved around stall, then maybe, but, that doesn't happen. Oh, Deja Vu'd into Draco Beam. That's not what you want to see. Normally Dorigo's pretty cool with this. Well, no, SA, if he Flash and Fleed, the thing coming in would have to eat a boosted hit. Celesting walls this. Alright. Celestin gets barbs up, Dakuta's out. Is that boots Dakuta? We'll find out. Nope. Well, no. Obviously, the boots are on Whippledrift. It is bulk up. Yeah, you're right. I know. Guys, please. Let me do my thing. Stellar Chime, perhaps I treated you too harshly. Oh no. Is Epically just having all of his opinions changed? 121 speed with Deja Vu is a bit of something. Yeah, the really fast Deja Vu is very nice. We know Dorigo is in boots, yes, and? Because Dorigo could be clutch plushy. Because Dorigo's still at full health. How's everything going? Everything's going pretty fine. Wait, it doesn't TFK? Are you sure? Because that doesn't sound accurate. Alright, Eliguana drops to the Earthquake. The flag of Zulong flies. Oh my gosh. These last two hits are for you. Oh no. Wait, last two. Wait. What died? Wait. Legend forfeits. Yeah, okay. So, Saitama wins the tournament. We still do not see a loser's side winner. But no. Did Eliguana go down to Umbrat? Yes, it did. Eliguana died to Umbrat, so Zulong just got to click buttons. Wait, guys, Parasol won a tournament. The first time Parasol's ever seen top 8 and it won a tournament, guys. Parasol is so good, guys. Mutagon? Okay, that's different. Mutagon's actually good, though. Yeah, Zulong plus Umbrat is a very strong combo. Oh, boy. Not a Whipple Drift, not a problem. Alright, but anyway... Oh, wait, I forgot to... Did I write down Jimmy's team in here? I did not. Whoopsie, I need to write down Jimmy's team real quick. Alright. Lashant, Dragodine, Whipple Drift. Oops. Whipple Drift, Bunnicky, and what was the last one? Your snack. Alright, there we go. So, this is never happening to you again. Am I hosting weeklies again? I don't know if I'm going to continue to host like weeklies, but I'm going to try again next week and see what happens. But anyway, I think we can take a gander here at the usage. Well, warning, here comes a flashbang. All right, how did Flare get nerfed again? It does not boost, it does not double in power on a switch-in. All right, so this is the usage for this tournament. So number 1 was Tyrex. Then we had Lashant, Luminami. These two just, you know, they refused to go anywhere. Plasmoth, Tsukame. Yeah, so Tyrex, Lashant, Luminami, Plasmoth, Tsukame make up top 5. Villaforge, Arceus, Eliguana, Dakuda, Yursnack, and Wintrix technically are up to top 10. And then top 20 is Dorigo, Grimuline, Whippledrift, Bunnicky, Dokumori, Skullburst, Joltooth, and Krakaloa, Nevermare, and Nemore. And then the rest of them. Tata, Behemoth, Dakuda, Gargolem, Searknight, Umbrat, Wendelin, Zulong, both Dragodines, Valkyrie, Himber, Hullabunch, and Skellig. There's... What's Dragodine's usage? Right there. How many Dyborgs have we seen? I don't think many. One. There was one. How'd this team win a tournament? Yes. Who knew stacking hazards and spamming pivot would get you places? But I wouldn't... I'm just saying this right now. Do not base your opinions off of this usage chart. Because it was one tournament, and we have some weird... We had some oddities. Like, one... Where is it? Nemesis is down here. I mean, maybe Stratosaur. Maybe Stratosaur's time's up because it lost Gust, which is a huge part of it. Cephalops not being used because it just manages to always avoid the camera. Glacidia is also down here. So yeah, don't base all of your opinions on this one thing of usage. It's literally Schrodinger's Cephalops. That's this whole... What does the ability for Soul Burst... Oh, okay, so Celesting's ability disables all all consumables. Wait, why would it need to go back? I mean, if you look at this, this is 34. Is 34 not a good number? So no, yeah, no milkshake, no clutch wait. Wait, yeah, so Saitama, why didn't you just kill the Dorigo? Clutch plushie doesn't work with your Effulgent. Wait. Wait a minute. I'm going to assume you forgot that that's the case. You wanted barbs for everything else? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Also, yes, I forgot. Alright, check DMs, sure. I do not have a DM. Alright. How big of a loser Landtorch is now? I mean, Wildfire's still a good ability. I don't know. Like, Landtorch is fine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the mount doesn't work with the reskin. That's so dumb. Is Flare nerfed? Yeah, Flare's nerfed. Yeah, Flare is nerfed. Flare no longer doubles in power on things that switch into it. The Dream Team stay after resetting your game? Interesting. That is... Yeah, that is interesting. But anyway, Saitama, you will be getting $10 worth of Robux at some point this weekend. Either later today or tomorrow. And with all that... Oh, wait, actually, let's see the egg weather. Yeah, no. All right, anyway. I will be logging off then. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, night. Whatever it is, you know, just make it a good one. Bye-bye! Maybe. There we go.